Minister for Government Communications. I'm here this morning and I'm very privileged. I came with a long list of the heads of the various agencies under the ministry. I have the head of the Forestry Commission, Mr. Hugh Brown is here. I have the Lands Commission, Professor Usu Ansan. I have my own chief director. I'm doing it no particular order, chief. Mr. Haliga, the advisor to the minister, Professor Kuma is here. JADEC CEO, CEO of Ghana Geological Survey, Mr. Gad, CEO of the Ghana Stool Lands, and the deputy CEOs are also here. Well, my able deputy minister, or the MP for Bole Bamboy, is also here, Honorable Suleimana. And I have various deputy ministers from the Minerals Commission and the Lands Commission are also here. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, good morning. Since the inception of this government, President Mohamed's vision of resetting Ghana has been in full force, as you all know. And Ghanaians have appreciated the dedication and commitment of those who have been tasked with the privilege of serving, including those of us at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. Our mandate is to ensure the sustainable management and utilization of Ghana's lands, forests, and wildlife resources, as well as the efficient management of our mineral resources for socio-economic development. Under the purview of the ministry are 10 agencies, including the Lands, Minerals, and Forestry Commissions, the Ghana Geological Survey Authority, the Ghana Boundary Commission, the Office of the Administrator of Stool Lands, the Ghana Integrated Iron and Steel Development Corporation, GISDEC, the Ghana Integrated Aluminium Development Corporation, the Minerals Development Fund. The ministry actively collaborates with other ministries and private sector stakeholders, including traditional authorities, academic institutions, the media, civil society organizations, among others. Today, I'm privileged to highlight our achievements at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources year to date. I'll start with an update on the fight against illegal mining activities. The mining sector is a lifeline of millions of Ghanaians. As we all know, Ghana is blessed with an abundance of minerals: gold, diamonds, bauxite, iron, salt, and others. These natural resources are under unprecedented global strain due to rapid population growth, urbanization, escalating demand for raw materials, and the compounding effects of climate change. The government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama recognizes that for Ghana to fully harness the benefit of its mineral wealth, the law must be strengthened to ensure equity, sustainability, and shared prosperity for all stakeholders, especially our communities which bear the direct brunt of mining activities. That is why we are undertaking a comprehensive legislative and policy review at the Minerals Commission. The Minerals and Mining Act at 703/2024, as amended, are under review with extensive stakeholder engagement and at about 85% completion stage. And I have to note that we've really embarked on a national stakeholder engagements across the country. Some significant changes that we are pursuing is one, to drastically reduce the number of years that prospecting licenses are held for from perpetuity to a defined minimal period, reducing the upper limit for a number of years for the grant of a mining lease from 30 years to an agreed period, obviously very reduced years. 3, abolishing development agreements and enforcing the signing of community development agreements, imposing a rate of an agreed percentage of gross revenue from the sale of minerals to fund community development projects to help fast-track the development of mining communities. How many times have we talked about how mining communities are impoverished? These transformational changes will see the accelerated development of our mining communities. We are also introducing a three-tier mineral right regime by including a medium-scale mining. As we speak, we have only small-scale and large-scale. We envision the new law to have a medium-scale regime. We are also working to reduce the upper limit for stability agreements from the current 15 years to allow for capital recovery for huge investments only, or abolishing it altogether. Under the leadership of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and with extensive stakeholder engagement that include traditional authorities, civil society groups, academia, government is committed to ensure that the review of the Act corrects the imbalances of the past and secure a brighter future for the benefit of all Ghanaians. And that is why we are bent on making sure that we visit every region in the country to get the input of the people of Ghana. In the fight against Galamsey, it must be noted that 55 small-scale mining licenses issued during the transitional period were revoked at the beginning of the year. Additionally, 907 out of 1,278 licenses, and these are small-scale mining licenses, are now under review for possible revocation due to irregularities identified by the Small-Scale Mining Review Committee, chaired by my able Deputy Minister. A similar exercise is currently ongoing to review large-scale mining licenses to ensure compliance. These measures are all aimed at sanitizing the mining sector to ensure transparency and sustainable operations. In collaboration with other agencies, including the Ghana Police Service, the Ghana Armed Forces, and the National Security Secretariat, and I must say that I've had a full cooperation of our various sector ministries, and I want to take reinforcement they are supported. Additionally, 279 trucks conveying illegal lumber were intercepted, fined, and the illegal wood confiscated and auctioned. As government strategy to promote legal timber trade, Ghana entered into the voluntary partnership agreement with the EU, aimed at ensuring only legal timber from sustainable managed forests are exported to the EU market. Subsequently, Ghana is expected to issue what we call the Forest Law Enforcement Governance and Trade License, FLET, to accompany all wood exports to the EU market. Ghana is at the final stage of completing the process for issuance of this FLET license. And the key outstanding requirement is the ratification of these TUCs. And I must inform you that we are currently trying to get that done in Parliament. And the effective date of the FLET licenses coming live will be on the 8th of October 2025. I move to a very important initiative that really is on the heart of His Excellency President John Mahama. And that is what we call the Major Reforestation Initiative, the Tree for Life initiative. This was launched by His Excellency President John Mahama at Nkawie in the Ashanti region in March this year. On June 5th, the President again led the nation to commence the tree planting exercise, emphasizing the government's commitment to planting 30 million trees. As of mid-July 2025, a total of 7.8 million seedlings have been distributed and planted, out of which 2.3 million were planted by the private sector. The planting campaign is ongoing, with a target expected to be met at the end of the rainy season. And let me note that we just started the planting June and July, and that's really why you see this number. I believe that with the diligence and hard work led by the Forestry Commission team, we will meet the target by October this year. To promote ecotourism, the Commission has received proposals from strategic partners to invest in 5 potential sites: Dija National Park, Shire Hills Resource Reserve, Kalakpa Resource Reserve, Sakumono Ramsar Site, and the Muni Pumazi Ramsar Site. The proposals are being reviewed for PPP, public-private partners to develop these areas for tourism and local economic growth. One critical area of importance
Citizen TV, Accra, Ghana. Citizen TV, the citizen's power.